Somebody's hard of hearing. So Virgo signs, I literally heard the word aparelho, which means earpiece, listening device. And then we have the Justice card with the Page of Swords reversed. That is like not hearing something or hearing something incorrectly. So there's something here about your reading for this week, Virgo, that's about mishearing or someone hearing you incorrectly, and it leads to problems. Five of Swords. It's like because someone gets misunderstood, or they say something wrong, or someone hears them incorrectly, it's like it causes all sorts of problems. Five of Swords is like, you screwed me over. You said this, and then you did a totally other thing. It's one person looking like they were deliberately a dick because they did something deliberate, when in fact, I think it's a misunderstanding or it's like an error of speech or an error of listening, because I heard, like I said, aparelho, the earbud. So maybe this person's literally hard of hearing, or somebody's hard of hearing, or someone misheard because it was on the phone, or it was like, it didn't translate through, text. Maybe the text didn't translate, or what they said doesn't translate, but it causes real actual problems. Like more work. 10 of Wands is someone actually ends up having to do more, do extra, or gets saddled with some sort of extra task because someone else, they thought somebody else was going to do it and they didn't, or somebody else said something and this person ended up doing it the wrong way and now they have to redo it. Something to that effect happens, and it ends up potentially costing money too, because 10 of Pentacles here is having a lot of work to do in your house, or having a lot of like something that is of high value has to be dealt with. So either that's your house is very expensive, so it needs to be fixed, or some sort of work needs to be done to it, or this is about your job. Some sort of situation gets created in your job where more work is involved, maybe even more money needs to get pumped in. On the bottom, we have the Fool. So it's not, like I said, it's not deliberate. It's not deliberate. It's a miscommunication. Page of Swords reversed, or maybe a mistype. Maybe they, in fact, here's another scenario. Maybe they were telling their phone to type a text, and the voice recognition in the phone wrote a totally different text, right? Or maybe ChatGPT wrote the mail. You told ChatGPT to write something for you, and it wrote something totally wrong. You sent the email, and it's a totally wrong communication, and someone now thinks you deliberately tried to set them up to get screwed over in some way, where now they have more work to do, or they have to pay some big amount to deal with it. So yeah, it's not deliberate. It is by accident. It is just maybe they're ignorant. Maybe they're literally stupid. The Fool can be stupid. I don't think so. I think this is just an honest mistake. It's an honest mistake with the Fool here. Somebody doesn't see it that way. The Queen of Wands thinks that it is either the way this person operates, where they try to screw people over because they get their kicks off, Five of Swords, or they just feel like this person is, maybe they're just unreliable. Okay, so let's pull some Oracle cards, see if we can dig a little bit deeper, find a little bit more of what's going on with you guys. Tell me more about this reading for Virgo. Anything else here for Virgo? Anything else? Okay, so you got your card. Let's keep going. Anything else? Oh dear. Well, classic Virgo. You guys are overanalyzing. You've overanalyzed this person's behavior, and now you think the worst of them, when really they might just be bad at speaking, bad at typing, bad at communicating. The Two reversed is you kind of, you're at odds. You're at odds with this other person, and it's because you've overanalyzed. Virgo is analysis. You guys are the sign of analysis. That's why you guys are basically good at everything. But in this case, next to the Two, it's like you have looked too closely, and now that's actually giving you distorted information. You're almost making assumptions that are not true about this person, because you're just like looking too close. You're like, oh yeah, this person always does that, and you're watching everything they do. You're just drawing the wrong conclusions, assuming the worst, and maybe watching for things to assume. When you try to find something, a lot of times, when you look for something, a lot of times you find it. And you guys are kind of like looking for things that, for reasons why this person is deliberately trying to screw you over, and not why it's an accident, which is the real case here. On the bottom is the number 3. There's really no agenda. There's no bad blood here with this person. There actually is no bad blood. Number 3 is friendship. It's also just like friends, social gatherings, social situations. Teamwork. There is literally, this person is not trying to deliberately throw you under the bus. They're really not. It just keeps confirming that over and over again, guys. Let's see what else there is. Wow, the mouth reversed. The mouth reversed. So this is either somebody talking shit, or it is the words coming out reversed, coming out not the way you meant for them to come out. And then with the universal hexagram and the number 4, I think this person has a long withstanding history of poor communication. That's really what it is this person, maybe they have like a literal speech impediment, but it's like it's a part of their personality. So the universal hexagram is like your personality. And with the number 4, maybe they've always been this way. The number 4 is something that's very stable. So maybe they've always been this way. Maybe they've always had problems communicating with people, coming across clearly, or saying what they mean to say clearly. So I think this is just on them. It is not a personal dig or a personal attack or in any way personal or deliberate. Let's pull advice and see what we can get for you guys. Any advice here for my Virgo signs regarding the spread? Any advice? By the way, if you guys are enjoying these readings, I almost forgot to mention, I just launched a Patreon account. So if you guys want to see more readings, if you want to see monthly readings, love readings, check that out. It's patreon.com/lunardivinations. Links are below. And also on my profile on TikTok. Anything else? Advice? Okay, so 7 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups here. 7 of Pentacles is to give someone a chance. Give this person a chance, even if what they say is like bonkers. It's more because they don't know how to say things without making it sound crazy. It's just the way words come out of this person's mouth sound, I don't know, bizarre, awful, like maybe they just say off-kilter, strange things, but this person, I mean, the advice here, you can do whatever you want, but with the 10 of Cups, it's saying give this person a chance because this is a good person. This is a person who maybe has your back or is kind of, a 10 of Cups is family. So this person is like family. And sometimes family can be annoying, but in this case, this is saying give them a chance because maybe you'll even like warm up to them eventually. On the bottom is the 6 of Cups. Now that is actually family that you enjoy spending time with. That is joy and happy times. So I feel like if you can just overlook the word vomit from this person, this is a good person. And you'll actually end up having a good time with this person, maybe even having them be a true friend for the long haul. 10 of Cups is like a best friend. So underneath that is the 2 of Swords. Yeah, wow. It immediately brings it back to the conversation. The words. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, it's because their personal belief system, the Hierophant, it's not what you believe. Maybe they follow some sort of radical fundamentalist religion and you're not about that. Or maybe it's the reverse where they're, demon, we call it Luciferians. They're part of a Luciferian church. And that actually can still be the Hierophant. It's a traditional religious system or institution, dogma. So they still have a book. So anyway, whatever the example is, you don't jive with their belief system. The 2 of Cups here is reversed. And this person might even make a point to say things that are, how shall I put it? They might say things to kind of aggravate the situation. Almost like, let's say you're not religious and they are religious. They might tell you that Jesus loves you all the time. Just to be kind of annoying and kind of be in your face about their religion. It's like, yeah, whatever they're saying, but it's part of the word vomit. It's part of the word vomit. You kind of should just gloss over it, is what the cards are saying, even though, because it's not that important. It's not as important as the type of person they are and the fact that there's a rapport between you and this person. It's not as important as that. It's just the fact that this person likes to throw their belief system in your face. They do. And I think that can be abrasive to a lot of people. This is either you or someone else, right? It can be vice versa. So somebody here is throwing their belief system in someone else's face and it comes off like word vomit and one person is really getting pissed off, but you got to take a step back and just realize that it's part of their personality. It's worth it to gloss over it. Give them a little bit of wiggle room. Give them a little bit of flexibility. Give them gloss over the word vomit a tiny bit. That's the advice, but let's see what else comes out here. Tell me more here for Virgo. Advice? Any more advice for Virgos? Wow. Let it go. Let it go. It's that simple. We have the wall reversed. That is kind of like let your guard down, and the bread is share bread with this person. Like sit down at the table with this person and let your guard down, and maybe, like I said, you guys are assuming the worst about this person, and it's not without good cause. This person is abrasive. This person is in their face. This person does like to shove their belief system in your face when they know you don't agree with them. But it's saying kind of let it go, let your guard down, and just kind of break bread with this person, you know? Let's look at the next couple cards here. Yeah, okay. Because you know why you should let it go? Because it's not worth it. Because it's not worth arguing over minutia. It's not worth arguing over something that isn't important. It's not worth arguing over this belief system that's never going to come into play, when what is going to come into play is just the time you spend with this person. The actual time you spend with this person is much more important than this ideology that you guys don't agree on. The 0 with the knight here is fighting over nothing. It's like fighting over crackers. It's like fighting over crumbs. It's not worth it, because the mask, it's just crumbs. It is just crumbs. It's not, the mask is what's on the surface. And what's underneath that? Well, it's the 10 of cups from before. It's the 6 of cups. It's the joy. It's the family. It's the fact that you have a rapport with this person. That's what's underneath the mask. What's more important than the surface? And the surface is the breadcrumbs. It is this disagreement that can be glossed over, basically. That's what the cards are saying. All right, Virgos, thank you guys for being here. That's going to be your reading. Don't forget to check out Patreon and follow the channel if you haven't done so already. I thank you guys a lot for being here, and with that, I'll see you guys next time.